is a consonant, a letter in the alphabet. T is a consonant, a letter in the alphabet. K is a consonant, a letter in the alphabet. K is a consonant, a letter in the alphabet. D, 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 d.
Enough! You better start talking, asshole. Because we got shit we need to talk about.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to a very special episode of the DKast. Ain't that right, Spoon? Oh, man. You timed that perfectly, sir. Because last week, if you don't remember, we were talking about me and Tspoon, our podcast baby, and how old he had gotten. And this week,
little fella,
I remember when he was just a little flash drive.
right?
So now this
I
week,
remember we were just sitting around talking about him.
right?
Now
Exactly.
it's reality.
And now look, it's his 21st episode.
Growing up and saving China.
But yeah, so since it's the 21st episode, as you know, if you listened to the podcast last week, Tspoon was going to be doing a little drinking this episode. Maybe just a tad. A bit. And maybe every time we switch a segment, he's going to take a shot, but...
Sure.
Yeah,
Let's
so
do it.
this is going to be a fun podcast, man. I'm going to enjoy it, I think.
I know it.
I'm having a beer
Oh,
myself. I'm not getting drunk. I'm having a beer, but... Oh! I remember my first beer. Get all the jokes out of the way, Tspoon. No, I'm playing.
Will do.
But yeah, so this is gonna be a fun episode. Stay tuned.
By the end of this, I'm like just passed out.
I'm just
All
talking.
you hear is like snoring.
Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. Or I make up a voice for
So
you.
what'd you do this week?
Oh, not much. But yeah.
You interview Sarge.
Yeah, there we go. I'll interview my dog.
There you go.
That'll be fun. So, but anyway,
He goes.
shall we get on to the first topic? Do you want to take a shot for the first topic? Does that count?
Sure, why not?
All right, take a shot, sir.
Hang on.
While I talk about the first topic,
Three
which
ladies
is
on a roll.
But it's another thing that had to do with last week's episode, and that's that picture we were talking about.
Yes.
With Tspoon's
excited.
dad and his 4 brothers, right?
Yes.
Yes. And we had to
Can I
think
take
of...
a shot?
Yeah, take a shot whenever you're ready, sir.
All right, here we go.
Cheers!
German.
Oh, what are they? Try Glazer.
Ooh.
That's it. And Inglorious Bastards, but anyway. My bad. But we were talking about... Oh, how was that, Tspoon? A little rough?
You know.
But, by the way, what are you drinking? I didn't ask that.
Well.
You got like a whole display in front of you?
I do have a bar. Spoon has a bar.
Ah, Spoon has a
I
bar.
like a cabinet
Ooh.
that he keeps his bar stuff in.
Right.
Anyway. So, which, FYI, little side note here.
Here we go.
It's really weird to, like, plan out drinking.
Right.
It was like, oh, well, you gotta get up.
Right.
You gotta go do a Mother's Day thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Shout out
then
to all the mothers for Mother's Day yesterday. So.
What?
What?
we're mothers to this podcast.
Word to your mother.
Word. Multiple words.
Multiple
Anyway,
words.
So then, like, you got to do something else.
Right.
And then, like, okay, we record this at this time. So, like, you got to fit in getting drunk.
Right.
It was, like, a very weird thing.
Yeah, and Tspoon works, like, weird hours, so.
I do.
So he doesn't have, like, it's a 9 to 5, but not 9 to 5.
Working 9 to 5.
Throwing down that Dolly Parton jig.
Oh, my God. Hang on. I've been listening to... I downloaded an app.
Right. Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about, too.
Okay. 8 tracks. I don't know if you ever listened to it.
What's it called?
8 tracks.
8 tracks. I think I might have heard of that. What is it?
Normally, I'm a Spotify guy, but I don't know. They may have edged me over to the other side.
So this is kind of like a Spotify thing, like Pandora kind of.
It is. Okay. Spotify has, like, if you want to listen to mixes, you can. 8 tracks. It's all mixes.
Oh, snap.
So, like, one was like, you know, getting in the mood or whatever. Like, one was like, happy time.
Baby making music.
One was like, great songs to drink. So, like, I was listening to those.
Well, there you go.
Also, I started making my own little, like,
playlist.
Mixes. Playlist, whatever you want to talk.
There you go.
Anyway.
But I was thinking...
Like, Tspoon Sexy Mix.
Ooh.
That's a good one. I like it.
Starts out with some Isaac Hayes, you know.
Timothy Bloom to the End of Time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know who that
Never
is.
fucked with that song. Try it.
I don't think I know who that is.
I don't think I have. No one did.
No, it didn't. But I thought you were talking about
yeah.
There's this app where it's like, you know, they have that auto-tune app where you talk into and it like auto-tunes your voice.
Right.
But now they have an app where you can like just sing whatever you want and it'll match your pitch to the chords and it'll make a whole song for you.
That's pretty cool.
It's crazy. But I think it costs money, so I haven't looked into it. It probably does cost
I
money.
don't know. It also doesn't seem like that fun.
It's probably fun. It'd probably be fun for like an hour. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And then you're just like, delete.
Well, now what? Back to Snapchat.
Oh.
But yeah, so...
hey, Snapchat's amazing.
Hey, I like Snapchat.
And you use it yourself.
I do. I use it often.
You should put your fucking Snapchat in the DKast thing.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to like... Oh, yeah, I guess I could save it to the gallery. Yeah, never mind.
That inchworm thing is hilarious.
Was it funny? Yeah, I sent an inchworm pic today.
I chuckled.
Okay, I'm glad you chuckled. It was a Snapchat of one of those inchworms. The little green ones.
Hang on. We may not want to do this because, like, last week, normally you send me a Snapchat. It says that, like, the podcast is up.
Yeah.
And you did that one with, like, the Superman, the toe.
Oh, yeah.
Barney thing.
Yeah. I try to find something funny.
Jesus, welcome 2000, Justin.
But was it funny? It was funny, right?
All I could keep thinking was, like, okay, this is, like, 2002 Jake would think it was hilarious.
Okay, yeah, all right.
2015 Jake's over it.
So it's funny if you're 13.
That's right.
There you go. It was a picture of it was a video of Barney singing the Soulja Boy song.
Which I don't think anyone even listens to.
Yeah, people probably have no idea who I'm talking about.
You're behind the times, son.
Get on it. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, get with it.
But yeah, back to the band names.
Oh, okay.
I could only think of two. Like I was staring at the picture, thinking what I could come up with.
Weird.
Yeah. I must draw this kind of thing.
Oh, draw me like a French girl.
But did you think of any names?
Honestly, I didn't sit down and think of any. I was just kind of like rolling a few around in my head.
Right.
Not the greatest.
But nothing kind of crazy.
Like, I thought of like Craig and his instruments, or like Craig Creedence Water Revival.
Oh, that's a pretty good one.
Or what was the other
Creedence Craig Water Revival.
Yes, that's even better. Oh, God.
That's a good one.
I can't think of what else.
I thought of...
I had something with, like, the Doobie Brothers or something.
For real.
I can't remember.
I was trying to think of, like, a 70s kind of... But I couldn't think of any 70s-ish. But I got
anyway,
I got two of them.
You did come up with.
Yeah, the ones I did come up with. One's kind of funny. I got Stash Attack. That's not that funny. That's one of the ones I could think of. But the next one I came up with was kind of fucked up, but I thought it was really funny. Because the guy on the end kind of looks like he's Italian.
Right.
So I put Guido and the Pedos. Because of the mustaches.
I get you. Yeah.
Right. It was funny at the time. I thought it was funny.
Not bad. It's not bad.
Right. I'll work on it.
I like it.
But
Okay.
So yeah, that's all the band names I have.
Sorry, I didn't come up with too many either.
Oh no, it's fine. It's cool.
Yeah.
We'll have another one of these sometime. We'll find an old picture.
Gotcha.
Right. All right, Spoon. Time to switch topics.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Bottoms up. Hang on, let me. Okay.
All right, Teaspoon's getting situated.
Woo.
But while he is, I'll bring up the next topic, which is it's been since.
I'll take it now.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah, every time you take a shot, sing a little tune so we know you're taking your shot.
Oh, it goes down my belly.
I love scotch.
Scotch is fucking good. The Human Torch was denied at England.
But since this is a special 21st episode, you'll be my sound effects guy, Jake. Actually,
cue me for the sound effect.
You should actually be like my segment announcer, like when I get to the news or something. Like time for the news, you go like newsy news, or something.
Action news at 5
on the DKast
with your co-host
Tspoon and Peanut.
Fuck Peanut.
Fuck Peanut. But
in the movie of Spoon's life,
right,
Peanut is the guy that like gives me up to the cops.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Peanut's probably a narc.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you, Peanut.
Like, dude, I heard Peanut snitched on you. What are you gonna do, Tspoon?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
stuff
what
like
happened.
that. Yeah. But talking about the 21st episode, we're gonna be talking about. Tspoon was telling me turning 21.
Yeah.
Our stories. If we had any stories.
At least in the U.S., big deal.
Yeah, in the U.S. it's 21 because I know in Europe it's 18, right?
I do believe so.
Because I know in some parts it's like 16.
I just keep thinking of Hot Fuzz.
Right.
Like when you get that say.
Every year.
Out.
Out. But yeah, and I think in some parts it's actually like 16 you can drink.
Exactly. So all our internet viewers won't understand that.
Right. Yeah. They'll be like, why are you guys waiting so late to drink?
Exactly.
Or, you
can drink on early.
In a Russian accent. Whatever.
Vodka was poured over my cereal.
Vodka.
Once I was 8. Frosted
I have
Flakes
no
and
time
Kibble
for
One.
Pussy American. Pussy American radio show.
You're American radio show.
But turning 21, Tspoon, do you remember when you turned 21 and bought your first legal drink?
Ooh, that's an amazing question. I'm trying to think.
What am I,
All
Barbara Walters over here? No.
I mean, this guy, fuck, when did he get
Coming
professional?
prepared.
Normally, like, dick jokes and stuff.
Dick jokes and what do we do? But yeah,
Let's see.
turning 21.
I actually, hang on. In my kitchen,
Ooh.
on my refrigerator,
On the fridge.
I have the receipt
The receipt.
of my first
Whoa.
bar tab
Whoa.
as a 21-year-old.
21-year-old Tspoon.
Exactly. Buying drinks,
Acting a
getting
fool.
bottle service.
Right?
No. Would you like to take a guess?
Of how much the bill is?
Yeah, just
I'm going to go for a whopping 75.
ooh.
Am I close? Am I close?
You are.
Uh-oh.
Very close.
Let's hear it.
It is $60.97.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought it was more than that for some reason.
Oh, okay.
But no, that's still a lot.
I think what it was
That's still a lot, though.
is my birthday.
Right.
So obviously, people were buying me drinks.
And to be clear, where Tspoon is from and where I used to live, like a rum and Coke is like $2. So just to give you an idea, back in that time when Tspoon was 21, they might have raised the price a little since then, but
I'm not that old.
maybe a little. So yeah, kind of do the math, I guess, right?
Yeah, like it's for 5, so like 5 years from now. Or wait, no.
No, I'm talking about like for the drinks.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It might be different, you know.
Yeah. Like here, a rum and Coke is probably over $10.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
How do you go out and drink?
I don't.
I don't actually.
I don't.
I stay in.
I do not socialize. No.
I haven't seen you outside.
Sun? What's sun?
Wow.
No. But yeah, it's expensive.
Well,
Man.
yeah. It's a receipt for the landing,
Nice.
which is like a local bar.
You need to frame that, Tspoon.
I guess I should.
I was going to say, if it's just on your fridge.
Held up by a magnet.
I was going to say, at least do the magnet thing.
Superman magnet.
But yeah.
That's right.
Superman magnet.
Superman magnet. Hold up my receipt.
That's what's up. It's one of those metal
I
ones.
got
right?
that in Smallville, Illinois.
Ooh.
There's a story there, but we can move on.
The show's based on it, you know.
What?
I said the show is based on it, all that. Smallville.
Hmm?
Smallville. That show.
No, Superman.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. There was a show.
No.
There's a show on the WB called Smallville.
Right, and it blows dick.
In what?
It's not based in Smallville, Illinois.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Man.
It's based in Smallville, Kansas.
Whatever.
But there is no Smallville, Kansas.
Nerd! No.
Dog and baby wolf.
Yeah. Dingo. Or whatever. Dingo and the baby. But yeah, so
but anyway,
that's pretty cool though. You still have the receipt for that.
I think so.
Right? That's awesome.
I guess I should sign it.
You should.
Should I sign it?
Yeah.
I don't think I should sign it.
Audience, what do you think? Should Tspoon frame his
Also,
receipt?
I have some very random things on the refrigerator.
Like what?
Like I have a flashlight.
A flashlight?
Magnet.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's pretty handy.
I have a magnet that is also a bottle opener.
Dude.
That says National.
Yeah, like a multi-task fridge going on.
Okay.
I'm prepared.
I have a Graceland magnet that says, "You had me at Hound Dog."
Smile at it every day.
That's right. I have a Pensacola, Florida magnet.
Nice. I've been there.
I have, the letters and numbers with magnets.
You got those?
They're every kindergarten class.
Yeah, you got those?
Well, hang on. I have a U and a 5. The reason, story behind that.
A U and a 5.
Right, just the U and the 5. Is I was over at a friend of ours' house.
Right.
And I was drinking heavily.
Uh-oh.
And the next morning, I found a U and a 5 in my pocket. And I decided to keep it.
And I said, fuck it.
I don't know how I got there. Those people still without a U and a 5.
Hey, maybe it was meant for a reason.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe one day you'll know the answer.
I don't know, is that the key that opens up the secret door?
Right, yeah.
Or something?
Or it's like you find yourself in a different state one day and you hear someone overhear someone talking and they're like, yeah, one time I put a U and a 5 in some guy's pants.
Oh, shit.
Right? Like, oh my God.
I was thinking more I put the U in the 5 and it melts into the refrigerator and then I open up the door and it's like, zoom, motherfucker, zoom.
It's like a different world.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like Narnia.
In a cupboard style.
But a fridge.
But a fridge, yeah.
Yeah, you just got to find the right spots where they go.
That's what it is.
You'll figure it out one day, Tspoon. I have faith in you.
You won't hear from me for a couple weeks. Marty, you got to come back to the picture with me.
Yeah, when you come back, it's just you're not Tspoon anymore.
It's I have that reflective jumper that everyone has that comes back to the future.
Yeah, you have a silver jumpsuit on.
Something like that.
I just came back from the year 3000.
My God.
Taylor Swift is still alive.
Holy shit. Would you imagine old T Swift?
Right? One day.
Still singing about teenage angst.
She probably will too.
Breaking up with people.
Right? Jesus.
You broke my heart.
Be the same record every year. But yeah, turning 21.
Yes.
So good time, sir. That's awesome.
That was my story. I went down to the local bar.
The local bar.
We got really shit-faced hammered.
There you go.
With a lot of my friends.
Hey bartender.
I'm almost certain you were there.
Wait, what?
I'm almost certain you were there.
I probably was actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I mean, let's be real. But
Let's be real.
But yeah, so.
But yeah, that was the thing that I accomplished that night. Like, that's all I really wanted out of my 21st experience.
I mean, it's your 21st
was just
birthday.
to get shit-faced.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
I don't know. I just feel other people have other agendas on their 21st birthday.
Right. Like
mine.
mine.
Like, I gotta get laid, or I gotta get drunk, or I gotta smoke weed, or something like that.
Yeah. Well, mine was pretty different. I mean, because I didn't go to a bar. But
what was yours like?
Well, it's not that exciting. But
wait, hang on. Was this the runaway train night?
No. That was a bad night, and that was a few years before my 21st birthday.
I think we should also tell that story.
We might have to.
I think we should.
That was a bad night.
Put a pin in it.
But when I turned 21, I was living with my buddy Dylan and his girlfriend. And we left the apartment around 11:50. We were going to go to the gas station to buy my first legal drink.
Ooh.
And when we got there, we went up, and I'm like, "A pint of Crown Royal, good sir." Not like that, but you know.
Right.
And I didn't get carded.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like, what the hell?
Man.
I'm like, at least card me. It's my 21st birthday. But whatever. Got the Crown Royal. And when I got back in the car, they played a song by Queen that they like have never played on the radio. Like right after I got the bottle, we got back in the car. The Great King Rat song. And like,
oh wow.
That was badass. I thought it was a sign and shit. I'm like, oh my god. I've never heard this song on the radio.
He's talking to me.
From beyond the grave.
Beyond the grave.
So that was my 21st birthday, and then we went back to the apartment and just kind of, I think we played like Circle of Death or something, that card game. It wasn't, I mean, it was just a fun little get together.
I get you.
I think a few friends came over, and I think you were there actually. So.
Oh. I certainly hope I was.
Yeah, you probably were. I mean,
this brings up two stories of mine.
Uh-oh.
One, of how I would always buy alcohol for you guys.
Yeah, that's right. I remember, Tspoon.
Like before you're 21, that was fun.
Yeah, because Tspoon's a few years older than me.
Right.
So back in the day, it was always had Tspoon to buy us alcohol.
Like, hey, Spoon.
Hey, Tspoon.
You want to be a cool guy?
A bro favor.
And then the second thing, do you remember we used to drink Four Loko?
Ugh.
Like all the time.
That I can't believe I drank that too, because that was
I
so
know.
nasty. Like looking
so
back,
horrible.
I think because back then we were young and it was just like, it has 12%
It'll get you
alcohol.
fucked up.
Tastes like watermelon, dude. Try it.
It's not a 90s commercial.
Yeah, but it pretty much
Capri
should have
Sun.
fucking been. Like, it was so stupid. I don't know why I drank
Yeah. And to the audience listening, this is not like the dumbed down Four Loko.
Yeah.
Not to get all hipster on you, but this is like
For Loco.
first edition Four Loko.
For
like
real.
OG.
And it was just weird. Like, I got it. Like, I'd rather just have Jaeger bomb.
Plain alcohol.
Or a Jaeger bomb if I'm going to go with the whole caffeine and alcohol thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, back then, it was, I don't know. It must have tasted good, the ones back then. I don't know.
I guess.
Because I can't see myself drinking those today.
I was trying to think of it. Because, like, I think it was because, like, you guys would buy 40s. And I don't really like beer.
That's true.
So I needed to get something.
Right. Four
So
Loko.
I'd buy Four Locos.
Why not?
Because, fuck it. Why not?
Because, fuck morals and all that.
Right? Caffeine and alcohol, that must be good.
And it's tropical
watermelon.
Yeah, fruit punch.
What?
So, yeah. Shitty alcohol. Speaking of shitty alcohol, there was that night, the runaway train night.
The runaway train night. That was a good night.
That was a good night for you.
I don't care what you say.
That was a bad night for me.
That was a great night.
Like, I don't even remember what happened. Like, that's my point of view of it.
Well, sir.
Well,
I'll fill you in.
Well, the mistake is that I was trying to keep up with Tspoon. That was the mistake.
Yeah, number one.
Second mistake, we were drinking McCormick's whiskey,
Yeah,
which is
right.
like $5 for a half gallon.
Yep.
And third of all, I don't even know.
Did you try some of that homemade wine stuff?
I don't even know. I probably did.
Okay.
I was probably like, hand me that.
I'll drink it. Okay, so wait, do you want me to tell the story, or do you want you to tell the story?
I mean, pretty much it was, we went over to a friend's house, and we were having
Right.
a little get together.
Right, nothing
Yeah,
big.
yeah, nothing big at all.
But for
someone,
Dustin decided to make it something.
yeah, it was a bad night.
It was
And
awesome.
so, I mean, we started off drinking. Tspoon was like, I'm gonna have a whiskey and Coke, and I'm like, I'll have what he's having, kind of thing.
Right.
And Tspoon is a heavy-handed kind of pourer.
Drinker.
He's very generous with his portions.
Mm.
So yeah,
That deserves a drink.
that does deserve a drink. Take a drink, Tspoon.
Boop, boop.
Boop, boop.
I was going to say, we might get behind apart.
Right, my drunk podcast. There we go.
Mm.
But yeah,
That needs to be
so
something.
it was
I'll
just
make really bad puns.
There you go. Make some puns. There we go.
Sorry, interrupt.
Oh no, you're good. But where was I? Yeah, we were just having the drinks, trying to keep up with Tspoon. Bad idea. And then
Is my dick so big?
did I say that?
It's just I kind of hate that about myself. People will be like, "Oh, this guy can drink." It's almost braggy, but it's not something you should be bragging about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it's not to say that you drink a lot. You just happen to pour more whiskey in your drinks.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? So
All right.
after a few of those, we started playing some dice game, and that's where it got out of hand. I remember. I think that was the last.
Yeah, I forget how even the rules went.
I forgot, but I remember at one point I threw the dice.
Yeah, actually, I think you're doing legitimately pretty well
I don't even know.
with the game.
I don't remember.
But it just got interrupted because you were next level drunk.
Yeah. I mean, how long did that even last, by the way, till I was completely drunk? Was it even an hour?
Well,
or was it a few hours?
No. I showed up. We started drinking. More people showed up.
Right. Oh,
You
Jesus.
started drinking more.
Jesus. Thank God there weren't
So,
camera phones back then.
The night was already kind of winding down.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that's whenever you cross the threshold,
Yeah.
I would say, of sloppy drunk.
Yeah. I was in the toilet for a little while singing AC/DC songs.
No. Hang on. I was having a good time in the living room.
Right.
Talking to some people. And then all of a sudden, a friend of ours, Olivia, comes up to me, taps me on the shoulder.
Dustin's
she's
drunk.
No, it was something along the lines of I think there might be something wrong with Dustin. I was like, oh, really? What happened? And like,
what else is new?
And whatever.
No. Right.
And there was a bathroom in like the back of the house, like where the laundry room was.
Right.
And I go in there, and I'm greeted first by the sound of Dustin singing "Runaway Train" by AC/DC. Because this was around whenever that album came up.
Yeah, like I think I just got that album or something.
Right. And then I turn the corner, and there he is. He's doing the one-hander stand.
I'm doing the one-hander
where,
stander.
like, he's putting all his weight on one hand, and that one hand is on, like, the back wall where the toilet is.
Jesus.
And the other hand is, like, snapping his fingers.
It was I snapping my fingers?
Oh, yeah, you were, like,
oh, yeah, I was getting into it. Don't mean a thing
if it ain't got
that. Hey, don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And he would soulfully belt out like a part of the song, like "Runaway Train," and then he would just vomit profusely.
Yeah, it was. I mean, that was pretty much. I was in the toilet forever. I mean, it was such a bad night.
You were in there for a while.
Yeah. And
pretty much everybody cleared out.
Yeah, it was bad, man. It was terrible.
But, like, I'm proposing the question of, like, okay, if he's throwing up that much apple, how are we going to get him home?
Yeah, Tspoon had to drive me
home.
You know what I mean? Yep. Thank you.
I don't recommend this.
Thank you, Tspoon, by the way.
That's okay. Not a big deal. So we finally get him, like, able to move-ish.
They pretty much had to carry me to the car.
Paces,
yeah.
And then he'll throw up.
Yep.
Then we'll walk a couple paces. And then he'll throw up.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
It was bad, man.
And my vehicle was at your house.
Yeah. So you had to drive my car.
I think we came there together.
Yeah, you had to drive my car back.
Right. So I drove your car back.
And
our friend Olivia's in the back seat.
I was puking out the
window. Holding your head out the
Yep.
You're yelling at us, stop.
Stop.
And I can't understand why.
Stop.
Because, like, your head's out the window.
I'm perfectly fine. You there?
Hello?
Hello? Uh-oh, did we lose Tspoon? Tspoon.
Oh.
You hear me?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, we're going down the road, the highway.
Going down the road, your seat belted in, and, like, you're like, stop! Stop!
Stop!
Stop the car! So I pulled over, and you do nothing.
I know. You shouldn't have stopped.
You just stood upright and like, ooh, that was good.
That was a close one.
That was a close one, exactly. I was like, we still have to get home.
So we pull up, and Olivia has to go in the front door and go downstairs.
Dude, you weren't even part of that conversation, but like, all right, the audience may not know. Your dad's kind of scary.
My dad.
So, like, there was, like, a good 10, 15-minute argument between me and Olivia of, like, who should go into the dark room.
While I'm passed out in the car.
Exactly.
Oh.
Because your dad might, like,
shoot you.
You know, come out. Like, shoot people or, like, you know, stab her in the face.
Jesus. Can't believe
that. Finally, she's like, you know what? I'll do it. Why not? Because you got to carry it. Because at this point, you had forgotten how to use
this is my favorite part of the whole story.
So she goes around the house and opens up, like,
the back door.
The sliding glass door.
Yeah.
And she's waiting in there for it.
And Teaspoon
she's like,
is...
that was, like,
Teaspoon is carrying me...
You know?
Yeah, Teaspoon is carrying me like a baby. Like legs...
I got, like, okay.
Legs in one arm. Like, my arms in the other kind of thing.
No, hang on. We're not there yet. Because, like, at first, I figure, like, granted, you're drunk, but you could probably walk. So I put, like, your arm around, like, my shoulder. And then, like, I grab you by your waist.
Yeah.
I'm kind of carrying you that way.
Right.
You just, like, refuse to walk.
I know, man. It was horrible.
I'm just, like, dragging you.
It was horrible.
And you're just like, no. No.
No. Stop.
I won't do it. So
Rape.
Ever to get you, like, even close to the house.
Rape. Rape.
Exactly. You're making so much noise. I'm trying to keep you quiet. So finally, like, Olivia comes out. She's like, what the fuck? I thought you were supposed to be there. I'm like, it's him. Like, he won't move. He refuses to use his legs. So finally,
you carry me
I
like
just say, fuck it.
Yeah.
And I, like, firemen carry you in there.
Yeah, firemen carry me inside.
like we crossed the threshold, like, for my new bride.
Yeah.
Feet first. One arm around my neck, you know.
Yeah. Teaspoon, you saved me.
You saved me, bro. So then we put you in the bathroom.
And then you leave me.
And then I'm like, all right.
Let's
He's
go.
Good.
Yeah.
And then we leave.
And that was probably the worst night ever I had with drinking. Like, not to say
really?
I drink a lot or anything, but yeah,
I don't know, it's not really that bad.
It was horrible for
funny
me.
Than anything else.
It was, yeah, it's a funny story. It
No,
is funny.
so.
It is funny, but like,
yeah.
It was so horrible. Like, thinking back to it, it was just.
Hang on though,
because I just remember.
Did you, like, wake up in your bed?
Yeah, like my dad must have, like, carried me up to my bed or something. It was horrible. I'm embarrassed.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, but that was the only time I ever blacked out. I mean,
man,
because usually I can control, like, oh, I've had too much, kind of.
You know, honestly, I think weed helps you in that.
Could, I guess.
I don't know. Like, it seems like just what I've observed.
Yeah.
Is, like, people will be drunk and then they smoke.
Yeah,
weed,
I don't know. I don't know if that would help or not.
And they kind of, like, get a second wind almost.
Right. I don't know.
It seems weird.
Something to look into.
That's true.
Right? But,
I can drink all the drink.
Beer. But,
I'm the Hulk of alcohol.
But I have a,
yeah.
I have a little drinking
So
story.
now, that's on the internet.
It is.
Congratulations.
So, there we go. Thank you, Teaspoon, for sharing that story.
Hey, man, like, if you want to tell one about
it's funny. Yeah, it's funny. I actually don't know one about you.
Yeah.
I know there is one about you, but I can't think of one at the moment.
I get you.
I'll get one for next week, though.
You do my 18th birthday. That was embarrassing.
Yeah, that was pretty embarrassing, I think.
But not necessarily great.
Yeah, because I don't really... Because I remember you were just really drunk. I don't remember a lot.
Like anything stupid happening.
Yeah, anything crazy happening, really.
Right. I do remember that you wrote me a card.
I did what?
You wrote me a card?
I did, yeah. I bought Jake Teaspoon a birthday card. Here's a card.
I feel like we should say one of us.
Wait, what?
I feel like we should, even it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I can't think of one about you right now. I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think of one that you were there, and that was embarrassing. I don't know, though.
I don't know either. I'll save it for next week.
Yeah, but next week's not the 21st one.
Yeah, but I'll do a retelling or something. Because I can't think of one.
We're better than this.
But I do have a good one.
Damn.
I do have a good one that doesn't involve you, though.
Okay.
Me and one of my friends, when I used to live in North Carolina, he had a canoe. And sometimes we take the canoe out to lakes, and there's one near the Army base called Fort Mott, I think. But anyway.
Was this in
North Carolina?
North Carolina?
Yeah, North Carolina.
Okay.
So this was before we were 21, and we went around gas stations to see if people we thought were 21 would buy us alcohol, that whole thing. Anyway.
You know how you do.
So we finally found some people and yeah, we'll buy you some beer. And all right, get us a case of this. But we went out on the canoe, and it was midnight. And on this canoe, we had a portable radio, just like when you put batteries in, take it with you.
Right.
And we had a clip-on motor.
Ooh.
So you'd vice in the motor, and that's how you would it would start moving. It'd have a little propeller at the bottom, kind of thing.
Right. And
we also were prepared with PVC pipes, which we'll get into in a little bit. But
okay.
But anyway, so we had our beer. We're on the canoe. It was midnight. We're drinking. It's fun. And we start zooming around the lake. It was a big lake, and I remember at one point we were gliding. It was a pretty powerful motor, I would say, because at one point we were racing along with a goose or a duck or something, at the same speed. But anyway, so the night goes on. The night goes on. We're drinking and drinking and drinking, and one of us stands up, and I think it was me, which was my bad.
Yeah.
And the radio was on the cooler in the middle. We're kind of sitting across from each other, 5 feet apart in the canoe. And I get up, and the canoe leans, and the radio goes in the water.
Oh.
And we can see the antenna going down. And then, so this the PVC pipes.
Yeah.
We would use those to pee out of, because at one point it was hard to stand up in the canoe. So we'd have these three.
What?
In the canoe, and we had to pee.
Uh-huh.
Once we got to drinking, it was harder to stand, kind of thing. So
okay.
So we had these 3-foot-long PVC pipes, and we would have to lean them out of the boat, and pee into it and funnel it down into the lake.
Like an elephant trunk.
Kinda, but reverse, I guess.
Oh man, how would this help you pee out?
Because you could put the PVC pipe over the edge of the canoe, and you didn't have to stand up all the way. You could just get you didn't have to.
I feel like it would backflow.
No, it was no.
Please explain.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
Okay, if I'm sitting in a canoe,
right,
I'm lower, my dick.
Yeah, you have to get on your knees.
See, that confuses me even more.
Why?
Okay, if I'm sitting there,
right,
in the canoe.
Right.
The edge of the canoe
You get up on the
higher
seat.
than my dick.
You get up on the seat. On your knees.
Oh, so you're higher than the edge.
Put the pipe over the canoe so it's facing down into the water.
I get you. Okay.
Insertion.
Holy fuck.
Evacuation.
Evacuation.
So.
Wow.
So yeah, we were
Really
prepared on that part. Yeah, we were prepared on that part. So, but we lost the radio, which sucked. But then we're out.
What would be great? Hang
Right.
on. If you were just like, but then my friend had to take a shit.
No, I didn't get like that. But
Damn.
that would have been funny. Though. But we were out in the middle of this lake. It was a big lake, and it was 2, 3 in the morning at this point, probably. So
prime speed time.
Right, and we're probably almost out of beer. And
we're
like, all right, time to go back. Let's do this. Hit it. And we notice the motor's gone. Yeah.
Oh, man.
So, no paddles. And so we had to end up using our pissy PVC pipes as paddles.
What? Oh, man.
It was a rough one.
Were you going upstream at this point?
I mean, it was a lake, so there was no stream. It was just a big,
okay.
Yeah.
It was like,
yeah. It was just a giant-ass
wow.
lake. Yeah.
Well, okay, then.
But we made it back.
That sucks.
And all is well.
You made it.
You
made it, kid.
You made it, kid. But, new segment, Tspoon.
Oh, what?
Take a shot.
I want more drunk stories.
Drunk story? Let me think. I don't know any more drunk
I
stories.
feel like I should tell one. I don't know.
What's a good drunk story, Jake?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hang on. Like, not saying anything, but I got a few.
Uh-oh.
Go through the Rolodex. Trying to think of one that involves you.
I know, man, because I mean, I know there's a few, but I can't think of any.
There's the 18th birthday one where it was I invited everyone to like a friend's house.
Yeah.
That was 21. And I gave him money to buy me alcohol.
Right.
And everybody was just like, yay! And I got there, and nobody was there. I was like, God damn it.
It's just like you with like one of those birthday hats on by yourself and a balloon.
It was so sad.
Another drink.
So I started drinking heavily. Just straight alcohol.
Fuck my feelings.
Exactly. And then everyone showed up.
And
I was just like, oh, that was a bad idea.
Oh.
That's such a bad idea.
Oh, it was 8 o'clock.
It was 8 o'clock.
Oh.
I forgot about that.
Right.
So, everyone was... Basically, everyone that I invited showed up just in time to see me drunk out of my mind.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Which, super embarrassing.
And I got there a few minutes after everyone got there.
Exactly. And I was like,
hey. Come here. Come here.
And then I feel like you made me read the card that you wrote.
I probably did. I was probably I probably wrote something in there that I was proud of and shit. Read it, Jake. Read it.
read it. Come on.
It'll be
I remember
funny.
it being funny. And it killed with everybody else. But it was a heart a half-hearted one. Because I was like, well, I didn't write it.
Oh, I didn't write it?
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
I was saying it.
Right.
I got the laugh. You wrote it. I don't know. Anyway, it's a weird thing.
Start tearing up.
I remember that one girl, Michelle.
Yeah,
She
that's right.
peed herself?
She peed herself.
Yeah. She got super drunk.
Oh,
and
now,
went to the
yeah.
bathroom
Now I
and peed
remember.
herself?
Yeah, now I remember.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And
Getting out of hand.
I can't remember if I called or if you guys called my brother.
Your brother? What about your
I
brother?
don't know.
Yeah,
Somebody
your brother
called
was
him
there.
and he showed up.
Yeah, your brother showed up. Yeah, I remember that.
Right.
Yeah, he was only there
And he
for
was
a little
like
while.
drinking, and it was just like, well, I'll drive home. Which that's a typical Lang thing.
Right.
Anyway, so that happened.
That was a fun night.
That was a good one.
Right.
I'm trying to think of one with Eric.
Eric.
Because Eric is like our crazy friend.
For real, man.
People that don't know.
Eric's a crazy guy, but in a good way.
Right, like in the best way ever.
Seriously.
Like, he'll take it right to that edge,
For real.
but like just outside of your comfort zone, you know? So like you'll do it, but like it's
real,
still
man.
like, oh my god.
Eric's a fun guy. I'm trying to think. Yeah.
I remember he got into a fight with his girlfriend, and I showed up with my new car. Do you remember this one?
The Le Mans?
The Le Mans, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, guys, look at it. It's like, look at my dick.
Oh, yeah.
And like, I spent half the night like trying to console her because like she was just like, he doesn't love me anymore.
Jesus. Drama.
And shit like that. So like finally our friend Lucas came home and I was like, Lucas, get, and I like threw her. That was probably an asshole move of me.
Like through her.
No. Like just kind of steered her towards him.
Right.
You know, that sort of thing. I think a more recent one.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Oh, this one's more embarrassing than anything else. But some of the people that I talked to at work was like, this dude's crazy.
What about?
We're going to invite him to a party.
About you?
Yeah, about me. We're going to invite him to a party.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. So we go out there. It was last year, like 4th of July. Because I remember we were shooting out fireworks.
Right.
And like we're shooting off fireworks. And I'm like drinking a whole lot. Like,
An excess.
but I forget that I'm not like around you guys. So like everybody was just like, this guy.
What's
is
he?
like-
What's he talking about?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's serious. Like he's gonna finish that whole
Like,
thing.
whoa!
Hang on a second. And I
It's my kid's
did.
birthday
I
party.
got really drunk, and I guess they just didn't know how to handle me.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
like, I'm sitting there, and like I get up or whatever, and I'm like, I'm gonna head to my car, and they're like, to do what? And I was like, probably to throw up.
Oh, you know.
I guess they thought I was like probably gonna try and drive home or something. So like I go over there and like they send like 4 people to follow me to make sure I'm good.
You start like running away.
Like I
Oh,
kind of
shit.
did. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Who
I'm
are
gonna
you
throw up and
people?
pee. So I do my shit. I don't know, I throw up. And they're like, oh wow, man, are
Speed
you all
chance.
right? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
But like, they like insist that I can't drive, and like they want me to call somebody because they think I'm like got alcohol poisoning or something. So like, I just called Justin, which is a friend of ours.
Yeah.
Like, props to him. Like, seriously. He was just like, you know what, dude? I'll drive.
There
Like,
you go.
I'll drive out there and pick you up.
Hell yeah.
I was like, aw,
Oh.
this guy. Who cares? And he got there, fucking put me in the car, I leave. Like, next week at work, all anyone can talk about is, like, the drunk me that was, like, at that party.
Did you see Tspoon last week?
Exactly. I was like, oh, man. Like, come on.
He started blowing
And I
the
didn't even
neighbor's
do
dog.
anything. Like, I didn't really do anything, like, that embarrassing or anything.
I was going to say, you didn't drop trow or anything.
No, nothing like that. Drop trout. That's the first thing that comes to your mind. Hang on. Speaking of that, I know this is a weird segue, but you were there the night that I peed on myself.
When was this?
It was at Olivia's house.
Who's that? No.
In Lake Sherwood. And you were playing that awesome soundtrack that you made. Do you remember this?
Was this the night? All right. There's pictures of this on Facebook, I think.
Let's not bring those up.
Okay. We were playing. Well, I think I know what you're talking about then.
Like, she had a big party at her parents' house.
Right. I do remember that.
And, like, you had that awesome soundtrack. I feel like there was a lot of our friends there.
Yeah. I remember.
I think me and you rode together.
We probably did. Were there people on the roof at one point?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So that night, I got pretty drunk, went outside to take a pee, and then afterwards, I looked down, and old Spoon dribbled on himself.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
The old leaky faucet.
Nobody's fucking this guy.
Little piss on my jeans, you know.
It's a little pee.
Just a little pee.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, guys.
Just like wave your hand back and forth to dry it off.
I remember, I think I told Olivia, like, hey, don't tell anybody. And then, like, I hear her open up the door, and she goes, hey, everybody, check it out.
Or you're like, hey, don't tell anybody. And it's like your whole pant, like the whole front of your pants is wet.
Like, everyone's outside. I'm like, hey, don't tell anybody.
Tspoon pissed his pants.
He pissed his pants. I'm Miles Davis. Oh, yeah. Anyway.
You pissed your pants.
We both have drunk stories.
I was going to say, you pissed your pants. You had to ride back with me. That means my seat was all pissy, probably.
That's right.
Damn you, Tspoon.
No, this is at the point. I think you still have that Toyota.
Yeah.
So you've since gotten rid of that.
Yeah. I did. So whoever has that Toyota now has pissy seats.
Just so you guys know.
If it smells like piss.
I feel like there's probably like worse shit that's happened in that car.
Probably. I mean, that's just.
Do you remember the Jeep?
The Jeep, man, yeah. Tspoon tried to teach me how to drive a stick shift, and I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, didn't work out.
For real, man.
I don't know if it was my fault or yours.
I don't even know. I think it was the Jeep's fault, to be honest with you.
There you go. I just remember you gave it this finger and was just like, I'm not fucking doing it.
Yeah, because I remember there was one point where we were in the middle of the road, and I was just like, I can't do this.
Right, yeah.
And people behind just like, move that fucking Jeep.
Hey, asshole.
Sir.
What you fucking doing? You couple of fagaloons. Oh, man.
Jesus. So, yeah. Drinking stories, everybody. Hope you were able to join us on this Monday.
Exactly.
Right? But
take a sip or two.
Right? I was gonna say, time to change to a new segment. So
Ooh.
So take a shot, Teaspoon.
Here we go.
And this one is something in Missouri you're telling me about. The biggest drug bust they've ever had.
Oh. Woo.
Whew.
There it is. We need to either stop doing this between segments.
Does Teaspoon have to take a pee break?
Segments. No, wait, what?
Does Teaspoon have to take a pee break?
No. I can hold it.
I was going to say...
we either speed this up or between shots, I mean.
What do you mean?
Not like I need to either take more shots or less shots.
Because you're not getting drunk enough or you're getting too drunk?
No. I'm drunk fine.
Right.
But, I haven't, assimilated to the alcohol. I'm talking for so long.
Yes.
And then I take a sip of alcohol.
Right.
And it's just oh, fuck. That's alcohol. You know what I'm saying?
I think I get what you're saying, but not really.
Okay.
So on that note,
moving on.
You know what? We'll make this a part 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll stop it right here.
Really?
I'll stop it right here, and then we'll continue on in a second. You know what I mean? So people listening, go over to the homepage on YouTube, the DKast, and check out part 2. All right?
All right, I'm going to take a pee break then.
Yeah. And we will continue with Drunk Teaspoon. And news topics. So, stay tuned. Stay tuned, everybody.
Till we meet again.